So I'm out here on the boat and I'm changing some fuses and stuff, making sure everything's good to go. Because, you know, with boats, they corrode and you got to do maintenance all the time. And, you know, my neighbor drives by and he sees me out here working on the boat and he's like, "What's up, man?" Like, you know, he honks twice. Like, "What's up? It's salt life." Like, he gets it, right? He's got a boat. He knows what it takes. It's that salt life, man. It's that life of living, of having a boat. If you have a boat, you know what goes into it. The motor maintenance, the boat maintenance, the bilge pump needs cleaned out, the filters need cleaned out, everything. That's the salt life, right? So it got us thinking at EKF, filter life. You know what we do as kidney patients is we live the filter life. And you can use that. And I love filter life because you can use it in so many different ways, right? Like the filter life, like live the filter life. Like we take care of our filters. Like I don't put things through it that are going to be harmful to it. We're trying to restore the filter. Maybe you live a dialysis life, right? And you live dialysis and you know you got to grab your blanket before you go because it's going to be cold, you know? Or you make sure you grab some pickle juice, you know, or some mustard packets because the cramping is going to be nasty. It's going to be crazy. That's the filter life. That's the life we live. Those are the things that consume us, that stay in our brains all the time, that are like, hey, I gotta make sure I have all these things with me. You know what I mean? That's the filter life. When you live the salt life, you know, everything, I'm always running around in something that can get wet, whether it's a bathing suit, shorts, or something. I'm 24 hours a day ready to get wet because that's the salt life, man. You never know when you might find yourself at the beach or in a pool or in the middle of a rainstorm. So filter life. What y'all like about that? I'm going with it. EKF, man. Filter life, bro. We got some shirts at our merch shop. And let me take a minute and tell y'all a little bit about our merch shop. Listen, I'm not a hat and clothing designer. I don't know the first thing about hats and clothing. I know what I like. I know what I like to wear. But I know that the mission, and there's people out there that agree with our mission. Listen, my wife, our co-founder, EKF, came up with an awesome shirt on our merch site. And that shirt says Filter Life. And it's got 2 kidneys on the back. And one of the kidneys is filtering the water that comes out of the ocean. And the other kidney is filtering the palm trees. So it's just soaking up the environment. And sometimes we got to look at life like that when we have kidney disease, right? Like we need to take the small wins, take the little things that are the pluses. The day that you get to stick your feet in the sand and just stare at the horizon, you know? Those days, that's the filter life. That's what we live. Listen, when I walk through the VA and I go from appointment to appointment to appointment,